Welcome to the Orpheus Admin Tool demo. In the video, we will cover the areas that will be utilized by staff to assist members with their online banking needs. So let's begin by logging in. This is the home page of the Orpheus Admin Tool. In the upper right corner of the page, you will see your username, where you can change your password and where to log out of the system. On the left side of the screen, you will see the navigation pane with the options that you will have available as an admin for this site. In this video, you will notice under Support Tools the options of User Management, Secure Messages, and User Event Logs. We will begin with User Management. When User Management is clicked, you will notice that the system launches you into the User List page. This page will list all online users. You can narrow down your search by using the Search for a User field, which allows you to search for a member by member number, user name, Orpheus user ID, the full Social Security number or tax ID without the dashes, first and/or last name, or email address. Once you enter the information into the Search for a User field, hit the Enter key or click the search button to look for the member. If there is only one member that matches the search criteria, it will automatically launch you into the User Detail View page. If it pulls more than one member based on the info used, you will need to double-click on the person you want to work with. Once you have completed with the member you are working on, you can click the Back to User Management button located in the upper right-hand corner to get back to the user list page. Just be sure to click the Clear button to reset your page back to the full member list. Advanced search options will allow you to search for members using the above options along with items like the member's address. In order to look up using the advanced search options, you must first click the plus symbol to open up the advanced search options feature. Under the search options drop-down box, you can select the method used for this search. In this example, I will use address. Once you have made the selection, you will need to click the Add Option box. Right above, you can now enter in the address information, such as the street number and street name. Once you type in the information, you can either hit the Enter key or click the Search button. If the system finds the information at the bottom of the screen, it will pull that member. If there is only one member that matches the search criteria, it will automatically launch you into the User Detail View page. If it pulls more than one member based on the info used, you will need to double-click on the person you are working on. The User Detail View page is where you are able to perform maintenance on a member's online banking. Once you have completed with the member you are working on, you can click the Back to User Management button located in the upper right-hand corner to get back to the user list page. Just be sure to click the Clear button to reset your page back to the full member list. You can also go down to your table and search by a specific category utilizing the available filters. Be sure if you have tried pulling a member by basic or advanced search to click the Clear button. So if we were looking for all members who were locked out, you can do so by going to the status column and clicking the small arrow pointing down, which will open a drop-down menu. From this list, hover your mouse over the filter option, click the Select drop-down box, select Locked, then click the blue Filter button. When you are done utilizing this search function, make sure you click the Clear Sort Filter button to reset your view back to the original user list view. You can also customize the order in which your columns show up on your screen by clicking and dragging them to the desired spot. Just as a reminder, when using Search for a User or Advanced Search options, if your results come back with only one member that fits the criteria you were looking for, the system will automatically launch you into the User Detail View. This is where you can perform maintenance on a member's online banking. You can also perform group functions on users by simply clicking the box next to each person's name and selecting the appropriate action under Take Action on Selected Users. You are able to unlock, open Detail View, secure message, which the member can only see when logged into Orpheus, enable and disable. If you select the Open Detail View option, the system will take you to the User Detail View page and you will have to go through each person individually by selecting the arrow in the upper right corner of the screen. Now let's take a look at the User Detail View page. The first item I want to point out is under Recently Viewed Users. This gives you the flexibility to access previous members that you have assisted by clicking on the drop-down box and selecting the user. Another way to switch between users under the User Detail View page is to type the member's account number, username, Orpheus user ID, social security number or tax ID without the dashes, first and or last name, or the member's email address in the Search for Another User box. So you basically have two ways on this page to switch between members. Looking at the information available on the User Detail View page, you will have the following options. Under the Basic Information tab, the member's unique Orpheus user ID, user name, user status, active, locked, pending enrollment, the member's account number or numbers, the last 4 digits of the social security number, date of birth, date they joined the credit union, last successful login, last failed login, invalid login attempts since last successful login. Under the Contact Information tab, the member's email address, phone numbers, and address. Under the Admin Notes tab, this is for internal use only. Members will not be able to see what is here. This can be to track any conversations with a member that we have had or to make notes when assisting a member for future use. Any admin on this site will be able to go back and review these notes. Notes may be added at any time here by simply clicking the Add Comment button. Under the Limits and Eligibility tab, this will show any limits placed on the member for online banking transactions. If any limits are set, this will be programmed within the system settings. This is not something that as an admin you will have access to change or add. Under the Registered Clients tab, this will show the browser that a member has used to log in to their online banking. So if a member logged into their online banking with a computer using Safari, that would show up as a registered client. If they use the same computer but use Chrome to access their online banking, that would register as another client. If they used a totally different computer to log into their online banking, whether it was using Chrome or Safari, that would register as another client. You will see information in the browser, browser user ID, last used location, last used on and created on fields. Under the Sub-Users tab, if a member has given online banking access to family or friends, you will see that information located here. This is also where a sub-user can be removed. Another feature on the Orpheus admin site is the Support Sign-On button. This allows you to log into the member's online banking as the member. You may get a message at the top of the screen that you need to allow pop-ups. When the page refreshes, you will notice at the top of the screen in the orange bar, it will show that you are logged in on behalf of the member. If the member had called in and said they were getting an error message while trying to view their transaction history, you can go in and see what error that the member was receiving by repeating what they were doing. When you are done, click the Sign Out button and you will be back in the Orpheus admin tool. Under the user's name, you will actually be able to see if the member is currently logged into the online banking site. It will show either an active or no active session. The other buttons listed on this page will allow you to send a secure message through the Orpheus site. Just like an email, be sure to type a subject and then your message. You can allow replies to the message by checking the box to allow replies. You can also assign who this message will go to when the member replies by selecting from the drop-down box under Assign To. Once you are ready, just click the Send button. At this time, only e-services will utilize this function. Disable the user, which may be used in the event of fraudulent activity, force a password reset, force challenge reset, view event logs if you have access, and Update View will refresh the screen when clicked. Secure Message and User Event Logs will only be available to e-services at this time. Let's begin with Secure Messages. When sending a secure message, it is best to originate the message from the member's account through the User Detail View page, which you access through the User Management link. This will ensure that the message you are sending is sent to the appropriate member. The message is only available to the member when they log into the online banking site. If you go to the Secure Messages link and initiate a new message from here, you will notice that the default option is to send an email to all users. In order to change that option, you must click in the To box and search for the member by member name, first and last name, account number, or social security number without the dashes in the box. If you did the search by name and there were multiple members with the same name, the system will show in parentheses the member's Orpheus user ID. Chances are you would have to go into User Management to look up the member to ensure you are on the right person if multiple names have pulled, thus making it easier to initiate this process directly through User Management. You can also allow for replies to be sent as well as assigning the message to a specific group to receive the member reply. The messaging groups will be predetermined. Depending on who you choose to assign that message to, when a reply is received from the member, it will place it in the appropriate folder for that department. You will be able to see your message sent in the Sent Messages folder. Messages can be reassigned if it was sent to the wrong group. When the message has been completed, you can mark it as resolved. You are still able to see resolved messages by clicking the button Show Resolved. It is not recommended to archive a message because you will not be able to retrieve the message. As a reminder, when you send a secure message and assign it to a specific group, when the member replies, it will place the message in that group's folder. Moving on to User Event Logs. You can search for a specific member here. When the info pulls, you can view basic information. If multiple items have pulled in the user event log, you can narrow your search by clicking any column and filtering the information. Make sure once you have found and reviewed an event, click the Clear Sort filter to reset the view. If you want to view more details on the event, just double-click it and it will open the User Event Details page. To go back to the User Event Logs page, simply click the Back to User Event list. This concludes our Orpheus Admin Tool demo. Thanks for watching.